Brother Gerald good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our conversations this morning. We are grateful to meet you, especially during this general chapter. And we are now finished with the general chapter. And I invite you here to have a short conversation about your life as FIC brothers. The first question is about your initial vocations. Yeah, why you become a brother and what is interesting in the life of the brothers, so that encourage you to join these congregations.
Well, for me, I apologize for my lack in the English language.
It's okay.
English,
Yeah.
but I will try to clear so as possible. I was born in a Catholic family. My parents, dad and mom, they had a lot of devotion for Mother Mary. A short story is that when my father was a young boy from 8 years, he became ill, very serious ill, and my grandmother, she wanted to travel with him to Lourdes. That is a pilgrims city in the south of France, where Bernadette Mary has met. The doctor said, no, that's not possible, that is too dangerous for the young boy. So, but my grandmother said, no, I want to go with him. And my father is going to Lourdes. And after the trip, after the journey, he recovered.
Oh.
Not the day after, but yeah, I don't know how long, but that was a miracle in our family. So he has always a sympathy and love of Mary, and my mother too. So I was born in a Catholic family, and well, how is it when you are a young man from 6-7 years? And mother asked, "What do you want? What do you want to become?"
Yeah.
And then I want a pilot, and then I was a fireman, and I was in the first class sitting, and there was Brother Liberius Verkooyen. He was the first brother I met.
Yeah.
And he was some very sympathetic man in the year that I was sitting in his class. And I thought that I want to become also. So friendly man, so kind in every way. Yeah, and then it is growing. In my position, I haven't heard a voice from become a brother. But yeah, I feel sympathy, and I was on the school of brothers. All the brothers, they are very friendly. So the sixth, in the class 6, then you have to make a choose.
Yeah. Okay.
And I said, no, I will seriously to become a brother. So ma'am and my dad, they respect, and they said too, when you has one day retreat, the door is always open for you. You can come.
Okay.
So that was also support for me. That is okay. Yeah, during your life, you make choices, and so I said always, you are not a brother, but you become every day you a brother, more and more, better by how do you call it, by joy, but also by sad and kind of emotions. Every day you become a little more a brother, and you can you can meaning, you can do good, be good, do good, and well, then you come in a community, and you try to live together, in a good way, with prayer, with attention for each other. So and yeah, then you have not so many problems of course in every life for everyone. There are moments of times that you think, oh, what can I do? What can I do? In the years of 70, that was a lot of young men, brothers, leave the congregation. And that for me was a hard time, that I think, what can I do? Eh? Shall I stay? Why does they go and why I'm not? But yeah, I'm staying. And I'm happy in the congregation. And during the time you love more and more about the congregation, you realize more, you read more about it, the history, the values, the what you think, what is important, what we spread, and the meaning, what you can do for the people, for the young. But in my position, I was a dietist in nurse houses and hospital, so I only worked with elderly people. But in my life, I have also young friends for a relation that you say. It is not only the monastery by closing the door, but the society. You know what has happened in the world, and so. So that is my story of
your vocation.
My vocation, and I haven't no regret of it.
Yeah.
The second question.
The second, before we go to the second questions, from your story, I understand that the personal contact of the brothers with you at the time is really close. Yeah, become friends with the students, and it's really attract you.
Yeah.
And the second thing, in your life that is important is doing good and be good. Yeah, that's something.
Love everyone.
Yeah, love everyone, and love the people that you meet.
Without other intentions of so, be a friend for everyone.
Yeah.
And what you said from doing good, be good. I don't forget. I forget what I want to say. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for that. From your story, it's very inspirative for us here. And now we would like to.
Now I want to say. Come back on the question. A lot of brothers, when you ask why you become a brother, then they said, a lot of them, I was on a brother school.
Yeah.
And there was an example. There was a sympathetic brother, and he gave attention, and that is a way to grow in the congregation.
Yeah.
It's not only, but when you ask old brothers, they said the same story.
Yeah. So it's really important, the relationship.
I said it I tried to say it in the chapter that the relation between the brothers and the youth is very important. Give attention. For example, when novice is here from your country, then you give him attention. It's nice for him when he stay here for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, and there's a fellow brother of the country, shake the hand and talk with him and do. That is, and for us all, there is a difference between professed brothers and novice.
Novices,
And the novice looks to the professed brother. He's professed too high. That is pity. That's really a pity. When I become a brother, we grow in a group. We were community members. And there was no difference between professed brother and a novice. I think that kinds of attentions to each other. The young brother is not to serve to serve only the old brother. The brother has also to take care for the young brother of the novice.
Okay. So the most important thing is how we live the brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brotherhood among
and personal relationship.
Yeah.
Really interesting in the problems of give a good example for the brother. And that is, I think, for young people. When a brother is working on the school and he looks from, oh, he's seriously, he is feelings for Catholic, of religious, of faith. Keep contact, talk with him, and visit his parents. That kind of, and not only in 1 or 2 years.
Okay, brother. Now we continue our conversation with second questions. It's about our founders, Monsignor Rutten and Brother Bernard. Brother Gerard, as a Dutch brother, I believe you have a very close relationship with our founders because you come from the same country, the same society, the same culture. Yeah, though it's different at that time and now. But my question is, what's the meaning of our founders to your life, and what is interesting in their life?
Yeah, first of all, I have a lot of respect for the founders, Rutten and Bernardus. They are special men. They did great things for the society, especially in Maastricht. So I'm very grateful of them to become an example for our congregation. But I'm also coming from the west of the country. I was not born in Maastricht. And sometimes I think, well, with respect, they are not holy, the Rutten and Bernardus. And sometimes I think, oh, you see them as a holy man. They are very special, also for me. But the feeling about, you understand what I want to say? There's normal persons, like a lot of them, who has the possibilities to do the good things by their faith and the trust of the Lord, of the good words of the Lord. But they said also, you can read it in the archive, when I had no before how
big
difficult,
the problem.
how big, then I didn't start it.
The congregation.
And that's typical, the human feeling about that, also with doubts and so. But in that time, I will say, I want to make a picture about how they live, in what kind of circumstances, cold in the winter, walking. Bernardus walking, went to Rutten in the other place for some hours. The first brothers who moved from the Maastricht to The Hague, that is 250 kilometers. They walk, and there were no bridges. They must ask a farmer, can you bring us
canoe? Using canoe.
And then that is. So that was my relation with them, but with respect. They did a lot. It is a wonder that the congregation is now what it is. And a special relation, I can say, that is that I'm a brother who has really saw Rutten when he was
100
removed.
years.
Yeah, no.
The 100 years of the congregation, right?
After 150 years, we move the body of Rutte
Yeah.
to our cemetery. You know that?
Yeah.
Eh? And I was on the moment that we put him in a new cave. Eh? I was there, so I saw it, really. And everybody in at that time, by the first taken out the grave, the brothers who were there, some not, because it was not for everybody allowed
to.
They said, "Oh, he's totally gaaf. He's completely, like when you see a picture." I thought, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
But I heard that he was again moved in other coffin, because he was wet. There was water coming inside the coffin, and that protects him to air, so the body become completely. So on the moment that he was moved to another coffin, I was there, and it was really the picture you have the brown picture, with his small hands and his wooden socks.
Yeah.
It was completely, and you recognize him. That is Rutte. Hey, that's typical. So I've carried him in the other coffin.
So you also help to move to
with
another coffin.
With this hand. That is, for me, was that a special moment, because when you are a brother, a selected brother from a very small group who was there, then it is special. So I write my story on the paper. I give it to the archive, the secretary of the General Council, and he was very happy with me. After that, then it means more and more. The Monsieur Rutte, the meaning of them. When you saw him, he has made what we are now being. Here in the Netherlands, but in Indonesia, in Chile, Malawi, Ghana. That is the basic of the start. The seed. So that is the meaning of me.
Okay. So it's really inspired me and all of us here. Your story about Monsignor Rutte. I consider him as a very good man. Now I consider it a holy man that started our congregation, and now we are still trying to keep their spirit alive here in this chapter also, and keep alive in our apostolic in Indonesia, in Ghana, in North Malawi, and even in the Netherlands and Chile. Thank you very much for this inspiring experience that you yourself see directly the body of Monsignor Rutte.
Well, and when you compare the two men, Rutte and Bernardus, they have both good qualities. But the most sympathy for me, that is to go to Bernardus. He was really a father for the brothers, with a soft heart and a good words for them and to take care. Rutte, he wants work hard and projects and all kind. Okay. There is always a man who's walking in the front, and but you can read it in the history. they also not always agree with each other. Eh? And Bernard said, no. We have, for example, when they get a request to do another project, Bernard said, no, that is not possible. We have so much tasks. That is not good for our healthy, for the brothers to work so hard.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, brother. Thank you for this very beautiful experience that you share with us.
yeah, but you forgot three.
Yeah.
Question 3.
Yeah, question 3 now. Question 3 is about your expectation, about your hope for our future congregation, and also your expectation, your hope for the youth in this 21st century. Now your turn.
Well, you know, in the Netherlands it is a big challenge, and we are realized that our time is gone.
Yeah.
We are all very old, but there's in the Netherlands some congregations where there are still young men, brothers, 30 years, 35 years, brothers, priests, living in a community. But in our society, it is very difficult, I think, when you have not a good answer about the values of, for example, the evangelie, the good answer of example for Jesus Christ who lived. In my believing, in the time after the second Vatican
Vatican,
the church want to change in the Netherlands. I talk now in the Netherlands, but in the church, they don't talk the language of the people. They talk above the people, and they talk with punishing for when you don't leave good, then you go to the hell. Now, black, white, a lot of old people is growing up with fear in his faith. With fear. I didn't understand it, because when you said God, our Father, is our Father, which good father can say, when you do this or when you do that, you go to the hell of vagevuur.
Yes.
You know, I don't know the
Frightening, threatening.
Yeah. So we lose here in the Netherlands a pity. But the possibilities and the chance what you have in countries with young people. And for example, the words of the Pope Francis, by the environment, you can make an example for the community, for the brothers, for the people, the society, and maybe when you way of life, and that can be a sign to inspire other persons. They live in that way. They offer themselves. They don't choose for a big car of luxe welfare life. They take care for each other and for the body. I think when you give that kind of examples, and a great example for the nature, to protect the nature, and what kind of way you collect plastic, you plant trees. In the Netherlands, that is surprising, in the nature, the story is all famous from 1970, the meeting in Rome. 50 years, it has no give attention. But now, a lot of people is changing their mind. And for us that is also important, and we can give an example so that other people think, oh, look how do we live, how with each other, and what is the meaning for, and to spread the evangelie, the values of the Lord, with happiness, with that is, I think, the future. But also, the Netherlands is a very small country. Indonesia, Africa, South America. When you see there the believing, the enthusiasm, when you see here the priests and the brothers dancing, now when you do that in the Netherlands,
Okay, Brother Gerard. So from your story just now, the most important thing is that we have to live by example to the youth. Giving example, doing good to the people, to the environment, and
the example of Jesus to do that. That is important. Do good, be good.
Okay, Brother Gerard. Thank you very much for your message to the youth, to always doing good and to be good to other people.
And an important point is with humor.
With humor.
In your life. Be happy.
Be happy and be humorous people.
Not always serious.
Okay, thank you very much.